Beth had always cherished her grandmother's house. From the time she was a little girl, she would spend her summers there, baking cookies, listening to old stories, and running through the sprawling backyard. Grandma had always assured her, "One day, this house will be yours." So when Grandma passed while Beth was away at college, she expected to inherit the home that had been promised to her. Beth's parents had never truly accepted her. When she came out as a lesbian, they had been cold and dismissive, acting as if it were a phase or something to be ashamed of. But Grandma had been different. When Beth told her, tears brimming in her eyes, Grandma had simply taken her hand and said, "It doesn't matter. You are still my granddaughter, and I just want you to be loved." That moment had meant everything to Beth. Returning home for the reading of the will, Beth sat anxiously, waiting to hear her grandmother's final wishes. But to her shock, the house was never mentioned. Instead, her mother and father claimed that they had sold the property while she was away, insisting that Beth was too busy with her studies to maintain it properly. Beth suspected there was another reason. They didn't want their lesbian daughter inheriting Grandma's home. Her mother, as the executor of the estate, had taken full control of the situation. Beth was heartbroken. Her inheritance had been stolen right out from under her. However, before she left the lawyer's office, she was handed an envelope that had been left for her by Grandma. Inside, she found a small key and a note with the name of a bank and a box number. The letter read, "Beth, my darling, if you're reading this, it means I'm no longer here. But know that I have always kept my promise to you. The house is yours no matter what anyone says. I've also left you a little surprise in this safety deposit box. Trust your heart, and don't let anyone take what is rightfully yours." Determined to uncover the truth, Beth went straight to the bank. When she opened the safety deposit box, her breath caught in her throat. Inside was another copy of her grandmother's will, the real one. This will explicitly left the house to her. But that wasn't all. Beneath the will lay a small chest filled with jewelry, collectible gold coins, and even a few gold bars. Some of the coins were extremely old. Spanish gold doubloons, a full sack of them, alongside a collection of U.S. gold dollars, including rare $5 half eagles from 1795. Among them was a pristine 1908 Indian head half eagle, potentially worth tens of thousands of dollars. As she sifted through the collection, Beth realized the true magnitude of what her grandmother had left her. It wasn't just a few valuable coins. This was a complete collection of gold coins, spanning every year and mint mark. The collection of coins could be worth millions, an inheritance far beyond what she had imagined. Beth's hands trembled as she realized what this meant. Not only had her mother sold the house out from under her, but she had also likely faked the will to do so. Determined to seek justice, Beth didn't inform her parents about the safety deposit box. Instead, she hired a lawyer. After obtaining both wills, her attorney consulted a handwriting expert, who confirmed that the signatures did not match. When confronted, Beth's mother countered with her own expert, claiming that Grandma's handwriting had changed due to her declining health. The case was delayed in court, prolonging Beth's agony. Beth's brother, equally suspicious, secretly collected samples of their mother's handwriting from old documents. 3 separate handwriting experts concluded that the fraudulent will had been signed by their mother, not Grandma. Once faced with this evidence, Beth's mother admitted she had signed it herself, claiming she had the legal authority to do so as power of attorney. The legal battle was far from over, but at least Beth had proof on her side. Despite the betrayal, she found solace in the treasure her grandmother had left behind. She sold most of the coins, keeping a few as a reminder of the love and promise Grandma had made to her. Her relationship with her parents was shattered. They had taken so much from her: her home, her trust, even the framed photos of Grandma, which they refused to let her have. But they hadn't taken everything. Grandma had made sure of that. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to the channel. Remember to ring that bell. If you would like your life events turned into a story, send me some details and I will see what I can work up. Just remember, since I don't know all details, the story will not be 100% accurate.